So I'm on day 15 of my 30-day detox liver challenge. Well, actually it's not a challenge, I just challenged myself to do a 30-day liver cleansing system. Coming out of quarantine, I just felt that I really needed to flush out my whole system, just emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I just needed a detox just to give me a quick boost and just to really kickstart everything, I think, moving forward into coming out of quarantine and what has been our norm into back to what is going to be our norm, whatever that might be. Anyway, day 15, it hasn't actually been as bad as I thought it might be. I don't really know what I expected, to be honest, but it's been pretty easy. There have not been really any major hiccups in the road, no major real issues or anything untoward that's come up. I mean, there's been a lot of detoxification issues, obviously, headaches, bit of emotional roller coaster, a few ups and downs, you know, some days feeling super elated, really up and ready to conquer the world, and then the next day just being funky as hell and not being able to just even want to get out of bed. So it has been a little bit up and down on the emotional front, but physically not too much at all. I feel like I'm really sleeping better. I'm just more conscious, more aware, and just more honestly just taking more time to think about what it is that I'm actually putting into my system. So normally I'd be reaching for the caffeine or the quick sugar fix just to keep my energy levels up, or just out of pure sheer boredom, honestly, during quarantine. But just not doing that, just being more aware, it's been a lesson, honestly, just in being conscious, in being aware of the decisions and the choices that I'm making about what I'm putting into my body. And it's really starting to make me feel a lot more in control of just so many things, because I think the minute you become more conscious and more aware, then you're able to make decisions from a space of clarity and control, right? So it's been really fascinating just in that respect, because I think we move around so much of the time in an unconscious state, just going through the motions and doing what we normally do, but not really thinking about how that's affecting us on so many different levels. So it's been a really good experience. It's been a real discipline. It's been a real awareness and an awakening, and also just a really a conscious experience. It's making me more conscious about my diet and what I'm actually putting into my system. And so I have really enjoyed it so far. I actually forgot yesterday that I was still on it. I've still got another 2 weeks to go. I feel like I've been on it forever. It's just become a way of life now, I think. It's just, this is the norm, and just being aware of it. I think there's another couple of fasting days maybe, and so I think there's maybe 3 or 4 total fasting days in the 30-day system. But what's so nice is actually seeing and feeling my liver starting to do what it's supposed to do now that those levels of toxicity have reduced, and it's able to start to function a much more optimal level. You know, I'm seeing the balance in the hormones, I'm seeing the moods balance and even out, I'm seeing my sleep benefiting, I'm seeing my energy levels pick up and level out a lot more. So it's really starting to do what it's supposed to do, and it's been a real experience. So 2 weeks to go. I'll keep you posted, and I look forward to seeing where I land with all of this. Have a beautiful weekend. Take care. Mwah.